The 2023 Formula One season is finally upon us, and it's time to throw some predictions for the Bahrain Grand Prix out into the open. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's Aaron, and today I'm going to be predicting the Bahrain Grand Prix pole position winner and race top 3. I'll be doing this for every race in the coming season. You can get involved too. You can put your top 3 and pole winner in the comments below, and if you want your predictions featured in the video, keep an eye on my socials, and when I ask for them, you can put yours out there and have your name featured in the video too. So let's get cracking with pole position. So after free practice 2 yesterday, which was topped by Fernando Alonso in the Aston Martin, it looks as though Red Bull aren't as strong as they seemed in testing. Maybe that's setup related, maybe they just carried a little bit more fuel. Who quite knows what they're doing? Journalists on the ground are reporting they look a little bit more vulnerable than they did in testing. So who knows? I mean, they might just be trying to cover off a little bit and keep a little bit in reserve. But a team that I think has a little bit more to come is Ferrari. And we saw, of course, last year they had devastating one-lap pace, especially early in the season. And they say they found a few tenths of a second with the power unit, which means they can run it at a higher power mode. So let's see how that pans out this afternoon. But Alonso looks fast and he looks as hungry as ever. So I think the smart choice would be to go for Verstappen. A dark horse would be Charles Leclerc, but I'm actually going to go with Fernando Alonso for pole position. All right, race winner. I think we'd all like to see Alonso win the race, but I don't think he will. I think Verstappen is going to win the race. Red Bull just looked more accomplished on a race run. I haven't really been able to see too much of the Aston Martin over a longer distance, and who knows quite where their pace is on that. Some people seem to think they've got the race pace. I'm yet to be convinced. It's more of not I think that it's not there. I just don't know. We just don't know. That's the beauty of the opening races of the season. We just don't quite know where everyone is going to fall. So I'm going to go with Verstappen to win the race, Alonso to finish second, and Charles Leclerc to finish third. I think the Ferrari is going to struggle against those two in race pace, as is the Mercedes. That hasn't looked quite so settled. But Bahrain can be a little bit of a funny track in that it's got lots of long straights and it's got some interesting corner layouts. So we saw last year Haas picked up a P5 and they never matched that for the rest of the season. So it can be a little bit of a one-off sort of circuit. Obviously, it's got a lot of things that translate across the season, but it's a fairly unique track, I think. Add in the tyre wear as well. That's going to make it quite interesting. And a couple of audience predictions to round this video off. So F1 Chronicles Grid Talk podcast commented on my YouTube post, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you can see those. They've gone for a Max Verstappen double, which isn't out of the question at all. It wouldn't surprise me to see the Dutchman win by 20 seconds tomorrow. M_Wood_F1 on Instagram has said pole Max Verstappen, but winner Charles Leclerc. That's an interesting choice from them on Instagram. Make sure you're following me on Instagram as well. I can see Leclerc winning. He's obviously won the race last year and he's got the ability to do it, but I just don't know if the Ferrari has the tyre preservation, especially around the Bahrain circuit, which is one of the most abrasive circuits for track surface on the calendar. So there you have my predictions and a couple of other people's predictions. Let me know in the comments what you think. Make sure you follow me on socials to get involved with every race prediction. So you can find me at AHGPPod on Twitter and AH Grand Prix on Instagram and on TikTok. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a nice big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to the channel for more Grand Prix content. And thanks very much for watching.